Hello everyone. We have us a very overcast day here in good old NC. No rain at the moment, but we're supposed to have more rain and more rain tomorrow. And it seems like our bright sunny days lately are not on the weekend. Not on the weekend when I can get out and enjoy the sunshine. But we got what we got, right? I wanted to just touch on something that I have mentioned in a previous video, and it's causing me a little distress. It's causing me a little, uh-oh, I spoke too soon. Raindrops on my windshield. Oh well, it's all right. As my mama used to say, they ain't gonna melt, right? So, anyway, I've touched on it before, and it may be a case of, you know, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. So there are definite pluses to working from home. Ain't gonna lie. Get to be surrounded by my own things, my own mess, if I don't clean my house. If I want a, you know, cup of my own coffee, go to the kitchen and get it. I got my TV going. It's okay. But there's definite downsides. Definite. And maybe some people it doesn't bother them, particularly if you have family that, you know, they're coming in and out. You get to see your kids, you get to see your significant other. I don't have those things. So it's really focusing. There's a lot of, I don't want to say straight up depression, but there's definitely a loneliness that goes along with it. Definite loneliness that goes along with it. And that's something that I need to address for myself. So the stress of my job is real. And that's okay. I mean, my profession can be high stress at times, and, you know, I kind of accept that, except for the fact that it's more stressful than it needs to be. But that is probably contributing to the feeling of loneliness. Okay, so I will admit, by nature, I'm a loner. I always have been since a kid. Doesn't mean I don't associate with people. Doesn't mean I haven't had friends and, you know, all the things, right? But I've always been, okay, I'll just go to my desk, I'll do my work and say hello to people, and that'll be it. But when you're at home and it's just you, it's different. It's not quite what I envisioned. I guess that's on me. I probably should have thought of that. But like I said, having been a loner all my life, I guess it didn't occur to me that working from home when you live alone might be too much aloneness. And dealing with that stress that goes along with my job and the loneliness, it's becoming pretty difficult. I'm doing it, but it's pretty difficult. And I'm kind of getting at a crossroad. That, is it worth it for the convenience of being at home? Or should I really put an effort into finding a job to go back to the office? And there's a whole other ball game. I mean, I'm 62 years old. People are not beating down their door to get to me. No matter what my skills are or anything, I'm still older. I'm very much approaching retirement age. Anybody that interviews me is going to know that. And have no plans to work forever. Okay, so I'm I'm not quite sure which direction to take. If something wonderful just landed in my lap, I would go back to the office in a heartbeat. But I have to be realistic. I'm probably going to have to search and put some effort into it. My hair's crazy, but I will say that working from home, if you have lots of activity around you, you got your kids running around, you even have a dog. I don't even have a dog. And there's some flexibility with it. Like the company I work for, there's not much flexibility. You have to clock in and out for your lunch. It's only a half hour, so there's no time to go running around anywhere. Where at my old job, I could go to the post office if I wanted to on my lunch. I could go get something to eat. I could, whatever. There was lots of time to do something. Now there's not. We also have to post when we're going on break and when we come back. I'm not used to doing that. And a friend of mine who has worked from home at different jobs for many years, she also works for the company. And she was like, I've never had to do this. So it's very confining. It's very, and I understand why they do it to an extent. You know, you got to know what your people are doing. But it's not conducive to, if you're alone all the time, right? You feel very trapped, very isolated, and like I look forward to the weekend. It's raining, but it's okay. I'm out of the house, and that's where I am. That I look forward to just getting out. Whereas before, I just took that for granted. If I wanted to go outside, I just walked out the door. I could go walk if I wanted to. As a matter of fact, one of my jobs, I worked in a historic district. I used to walk lunch all the time. And it was good to get out of the office, get away from the work, get away from the phones, get away from the people, and just go with your thoughts for 30 minutes, and you're gone, and you're a little bit rejuvenated. You can finish the day. And now I don't really have that. Can I at lunchtime? Can I go outside? Sure, I can go outside if I want to. But it doesn't really make up for it. It's I can't really change my environment, and so it's a little bit isolating. And I'm wondering, does anybody else have this situation? Did anybody work from home and absolutely love it? Or have you tried working from home and found it's not quite what you envisioned? And maybe it's the company that I work for and the rigidness of it that is contributing to the way I feel, and I admit that I have some issues with that. But I'm still finding that there's this isolationism that I don't like. And I'm not sure what direction to take. I appreciate some advice. And y'all are so kind. I appreciate you. I really do. And if you have any advice for me, if you have had a similar experience, going through a similar experience, or know someone, I would appreciate you telling me how do you or they handle it. What do you do to sort of offset that loneliness? For me, all I can do is get in the car on the weekend and go somewhere. And I don't really go far, and I apologize for the noise. Here's the good part of the road. That was not a good part of the road. Grocery shopping is like the highlight of my week. It's not very exciting. This has contributed to life being very mundane, and I'm struggling with that. when I had my parents, my life was never mundane. I always had something to do, something to help them with, something they helped me with, some project going on, someplace to go, all the things. And that sort of kept me going and gave me purpose, and I kind of don't have that now. And it's really, it's showing. It's showing in the way I feel. It's showing in my attitude. It's showing in my outlook on things, and I'm not liking it. I'm still me, but I'm just not liking the way I feel. And I know that at this stage in life, I need to have a good outlook. I need to think positively. There's enough that can go wrong as you age that you don't need to feel isolated and alone. So I would appreciate any advice, and it really is raining more now. And I apologize if it's noisy. I have this little microphone and it wasn't charged. I'm very prepared. I'm actually much more together at work. But thanks for tuning in. And I'll be back with more. I'm working on setting up a home office better. You would think I already have that, but I don't. I work in my living room, and I think it will help me to have a space dedicated to work and hobby, because I'll have to do that. But anyway, I'm working on that. Maybe I'll do some home YouTube videos where I have a nice place at home and I can talk and not have to be rambling around in the car all the time. Anyway, look, y'all, you're amazing. And I hope it's not raining where you are, but if it is, enjoy it, because it makes the flowers grow and spring is just around the corner. Bye.